What's going on, guys? I'm Jeff, the Yoshi Fanatic, and welcome to part 3 of Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. Guys, it's been a heck of a week. I'm glad to be here, and I hope you guys are all doing well. And yeah, hope you guys have been looking forward to this as much as I have. Okay, so Rachel says hi. Hey Rachel, welcome to the stream. Welcome to part 3 of Superstar Saga. How are you doing? Alright, so I posted in my Discord that after the last stream I realized not a flex. I want to make sure that this is not a flex, but I am completely obliterating pretty much every enemy and boss, and I had concerns that playing the game like that would make it less enjoyable to watch. Like, I beat Cacoletta, one of the bosses of the game, in one turn. And there's no suspense to that. There's no like, oh, I wonder what fancy attacks they're gonna have, because you're not gonna get to see them that way. So, I put a poll in the Discord, and I asked if people thought I should restart the game, doing a pacifist run, or if I should just keep playing with this playthrough, but not fight every enemy I see, or use the overpowered items. Call me Robert, I don't like my username. Fair enough, alright Robert, as you wish. Zappy Jeremy says, heyo Jeff, long time no see. Hey Jeremy, I'm glad you could tune into one of the streams. How are you, my dude? Welcome to part 3 of Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. I know you said that you're usually up at this time, studying and whatnot, but, you know, I hope you're not destroying your sleep schedule just to see me, but, you know, I'm glad you're here. I've missed you. So anyway, that's the deal, guys. We're gonna go ahead and continue our current playthrough, but we are going to intentionally avoid fighting. We're not gonna avoid every enemy. This is not going to turn into a pacifist run at this point, but I'm not gonna seek to fight every single enemy on the screen. Any enemy I come into contact with, I will fight, but oh, and I'm not gonna use the overpowered items. So actually I've decided that I'm going to disable any of these bonus items, because wait, can I disable these? I don't know if I can. That's awkward. Well, I'll at least not use the Great Force. How about that? I'll use the bonus ring and the greed wallet, because it doesn't look like I can unequip these. Robert says, just curious, what is your favorite color, Yoshi? Well, my favorite color in general is teal or azure. Well, teal or like a greenish blue, aqua. So the closest one to that is probably the Azure Yoshi, the light blue one. So I'd say that's probably my favorite. Jeremy says, no, lol, I've been up all night working on this dang essay. Dang, dude. Well, what's the essay about? Hopefully something moderately exciting. Okay, so this is kind of lame. I thought that you'd be able to not equip some of these, or unequip these, but apparently you can't. Mine is red, says Robertson. That seems to be a popular pick. I've had a few people say, like, when I'm playing the Yoshi games, they're like, you should play as Red Yoshi. So, I have a feeling you're not alone in that. Anywho, I can't disable the these items, but I can make sure I'm not using the most overpowered one, which is the Great Force. For anyone not familiar, the Great Force is the item that doubles the amount of damage you give and the damage that you take. Take that, you dang crab. Rah! Anyway, it's the item that doubles the damage you take and give. So, since my power is so high, I'm able to like decimate any enemy before they get a chance to touch me. So I'm gonna stop using that, because it means that I beat the bosses way too fast. And I'm pretty good at avoiding attacks, so yeah, that was not a concern. So, I'm not gonna be using that. I'm not gonna be seeking out fights. But yeah, That's how the rest of the series is gonna roll. Hopefully it'll be more interesting. Ethan says, hello there. Hello there, Ethan. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to part 3 of Superstar Saga. How are you doing? It's some diet stuff I don't even know anymore. Lol, says Jeremy. Diet stuff. Well, that doesn't sound like a fun time. Diets aren't fun. I should know. I am not on one, so I guess I wouldn't know. I basically, well, I try to keep my eating under wraps. Like, I try to eat some at least moderately healthy things. And I'm averse to eating too much junk food. Like, I can eat a lot of fast food. Like, I could eat fast food for dinner 3 days in a row, but by the end of that 3 days, I'd be like, ugh. Like, after the first day, I'd feel disgusting. But after the third day, oh, my stomach would be destroyed. Alright, so here we are, the Oho Oasis. So, I probably should explain this. Last time we were here, we went to the Woohoo University, which is where Kakaletta, the main enemy for this game, was trying to awaken the Beanstar, an artifact that can grant the wishes of its owner, or the person who is using it. And she tried to awaken it there. It went mad, and we ended up flying away with it and ending up in this place. Now, what is this place? Well, you're about to find out. Okay, these guys are funny. I should at least talk to one of them. You call me Ohoji, but I know no why. I know no why either. Not a clue. Good. Jacob has come over, and I showed him the new Skillet song and my new set of golf clubs. Nice. What did he think of those things? I especially liked the golf clubs. To you who have wandered into Thunder Palace, these are the training grounds for the chosen few. I know not how you found your way here, nor how you managed to enter this place, but I have no business with you, and you have none with me. Depart, post-haste. Well, that guy's not very accommodating. He's just like, get out of here. I don't care about you. Luigi? Probably not the best idea to... His elbow's like going... Pew! Crackety! Who dares to touch the Great Thunder Spark, or Thunderhand Spark? Impertinent fool! He likes them both. Nice. And yet, you have touched the Great Thunderhand Spark, but still stand before me, so... Perhaps you have the qualities needed to master the Galvanic Thunderhand technique. Can you hold down the A button? Very well. I shall instruct you in the art of the Thunderhand. Yes, please. First, press the R button to select your hand power. Thunder. Hold the A button until you have charged up enough energy. Then release the button. Okay, so... It's pretty clear right here, but I'll go ahead and explain it anyway. This is where Mario and Luigi... When was this game made? I don't... This game was from 2003, if I'm not mistaken. 2002 or 2003. You have done it! I don't know much about the Mario RPGs. Yeah, this was for the Game Boy Advance, made back in 2000... Well, released in 2002. This is my favorite Mario RPG game. Period. I love this game. It's probably because it's the first Mario RPG I ever played. But, man, there's so much I love about this game. So much. And I will be happy to explain to you the things I love about it throughout the stream, basically. Like, I've been gushing about the things I love about it. And I'm sure I will continue to do so. But yeah, this one's pretty great. I like it. I like it a little bit. Yeah. Okay. I tired. Oh, me too, dude. Me too. Okay, anyway, this is, what you do if you meet Big Firebrand in room up ahead, huh? What you do? Well, let's go find out. I'm interested, says Robertson. Or Robert. But yeah, this is the area where both Mario and Luigi gain their elemental abilities. Used to be that Mario was not able to wield a fire power without a fire flower. Welcome, yes, welcome to the Fire Palace. I have been waiting for you. I have waited many long years, smoldering like embers. For you I have kept waiting, and waiting, and waiting! In fact, the last time anyone came through here was 3,000 years ago! Oh, waiting just burns me up. But enough about that. So, why have you come? Huh? This place. I love it when Luigi says, Thunder! I can't roll my R's, so that's the best you're gonna get. Yeah. This place of power. It is, this place is... Now, wait a second. Just what kind of a place was this anyway? What was it that I was planning on doing? Am I allowed in here? Huh? Wait just a minute. Where am I? Who am I? I guess having no guests for 3,000 years seems to takes a toll. Everything just seems to slip one's mind. Har diddy har, how humorous. So, I guess you can do whatever you want. I won't stop you. So like I said, this is where Mario and Luigi get their elemental powers. Very important for the rest of the game. And I forget if this was really used in later games, but I really like that it's here. Oh wait, I just remembered. This is where this is the famed Fire Palace, where we teach the ways of the blistering hand power. Yes, it is all coming back. I've been waiting for you. You want the hand power, right? You want to master the fiery hand power known as the Fire Brand, do you not? You do, right? Right? You do not need to tell me. Your post says it all. Stop asking me that. Just teach me the technique. I shall instruct you in the arts of the Fire Brand. Yes, please. Please tell me how to press my buttons. Now I will press my buttons. You got it. Perhaps you should try once. I will try once. I will do it. Yow. Mario mastered the Fire Brand. So like I said, this is pretty exciting. Both Mario and Luigi now have their elemental skills. That's the last major upgrade that you get in this game. We're still about like a third of the way through, maybe a little more. Not quite half of the way through the game, I don't think. But this is the last major upgrade we get. The next upgrade we get involves using these hand powers in different ways. Right now, only the bro in the front can use them. But as with the rest of the abilities in the game, there are different techniques you can do depending on which bro is in the back. I'm sure you've already seen it, but, you know, I've had Mario and Luigi switch places a few times. And there are different techniques you can do with Mario in the back and with Luigi in the back. I think there's... No, there's nothing here. Okay, here we go. Underwater time, baby. So, this is gonna be weird for me. Like I mentioned at the beginning of the stream, I'm gonna be working to... well, I won't be actively seeking out enemy encounters now. This kind of flies in the face of how I've played the game in the last few years. The last few years, I'm just like, you know what? I know the best broken, overpowered items to use in conjunction, and I'm going to do that. And now I'm like, well, that kind of is a boring way to play the game, isn't it? Like, I kind of just destroy everything I come in contact with now. And what fun is that to watch? Like, you don't get to see what these enemies do, and you don't get to watch me actually struggle against these enemy encounters. Like, we gotta have a little bit more excitement here. I mean, it doesn't help that these enemies always go after us, but... Alright, apparently they aren't too bright. They're both going for Mario. Jeremy says, the music is very interesting in this game. I love the music in this game. It's really nostalgic for me. Alright, so now that I don't just one-shot everything, I gotta get used to fighting these guys again. For anyone unfamiliar with this game, Jeremy, I know you were saying that you weren't very familiar. You have a chance at, well, this is a turn-based RPG. Let's start there. It's a turn-based RPG, but unlike most turn-based RPGs, you have the ability to counterattack. Both branches of the major Mario RPG games tend to do that. Like, you have the ability to dodge attacks, and you have the ability to counter attacks. And I like that because your ability to survive doesn't just depend on how much damage you can take or how many healing items you have. Like, it really does keep you more engaged and make you actually do stuff in the game. Like, it makes you want to dodge the attacks, read the enemy's attacks, and be able to dodge everything. I am new to Mario RPG, says Robert. So, yeah, I guess that's pretty much, well, one of the things I like is that you have more agency in when you do and don't take damage. Also, what I just showed is one of my favorite aspects of this particular Mario RPG game. Most Mario RPGs do not have these flashy bros attacks, and they are my favorite thing to pull off. First of all, they're super flashy, super impressive to look at, and they're devastating to the enemies. And they're just super fun. Like, I think that's one of the strongest parts about this Mario and Luigi game in particular, but just in general, the Mario and Luigi RPG games, is that they do a good job keeping you, like, interacting with the game, keeping you engaged in the fights, rather than just, like, clicking on button commands and having your characters perform certain things based on what buttons you press. Or, that's a really bad way of explaining it. Having your characters do certain things depending on which commands you select. Instead, here you're playing a much more active role, and I enjoy that much more than most RPG games. Most RPG games are a lot less interactive and a lot more engaging in my mind. It's part of the reason I'm not a big RPG fan. I don't know. I feel like I'm repeating myself, but you get my point. Jeremy says, I played the original Mario RPG and Paper Mario, then I lost it, lol. Aw, man. Yeah, those games are good too. I've only played through Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars once. And I want to play through it again, but yeah, I'll do that at some point. And I've never played the original Paper Mario, but I've played most of the rest of them. I've played Thousand Year Door, Super Paper Mario, what was it called? Sticker Star. Wasn't too happy with that one, but I played it. Okay, I probably should, like, look at the combination here. I forget. Okay, so I gotta light these in that order. Oops. Come on now. Light! Light up the world tonight. Was it this one next? And then I believe it was this one. Yes. Okay, got it. Yeah, Jeremy, if you haven't played Superstar Saga, I definitely recommend it. You know how Paper Mario kind of has, or it has the partner mechanic, right? Well, Mario and Luigi does it a little bit differently, obviously. Like, you have two characters that you're controlling at all times, but, you know, both of them are their own fully fledged character. The partner characters in the Paper Mario games, like, they're more like supports rather than like fully fledged characters. Like, your main guy is obviously still Mario, But in this, Mario and Luigi both share the same amount of spotlight, pretty much. I think even to the point of its own detriment, because Mario and Luigi seem like very much similar characters, let's say. Like, they have the same moveset in battles, except for one has fire and one has electricity, and they have different bros moves. Ah, here we go. Meanwhile, near the border. So this is where Bowser fell after we tried to grab onto the Beanstar and it flew away. And there's the other main enemies in this game. Oh, great. Cackaletta. Will this guy do? Anyone will do now. Hurry, quickly. Okay, this part blew my mind the first time I saw it. That's basically the ghost of Cackaletta there. That enemy that I just killed in 2 hits in the last stream. And now she's possessed Bowser. Oh boy. Okay, let's move on. We've got other things to do. I'll be back soon. I need coffee, lol, says Jeremy. I don't know if coffee at this point in the night is the best idea, but if you got work you gotta get done, got to do what you gotta do, I guess. Enjoy that coffee, my dude. I have searched high and low for you two. I feared that you'd met a terrible fate. I wonder if them hesitating there for a second was a reference to, like, Majora's Mask, like, a terrible fate. Yes, it is true. The Beanstar split into 4 pieces. They have scattered. It is sad, really. What? You say you'll help me search for the Beanstar pieces? Of course, I would be most appreciative. But actually, I'd like you two to go to the Bean Bean Airport. Heh, you see, Princess Peach is blessing our fair land with her presence. Wow. A dignitary of Princess Peach's stature visiting our kingdom is a very serious affair, and that is why I would like you two in attendance to greet her royal loveliness. As such, you must head for Bean Bean Airport immediately. Well, by the way, Bean Bean Airport is south of Bean Bean Castle. I must head there myself immediately, so I'll see you there. Meow. Okay, so just a quick note. I am glad I decided to take off the great whatever it was called, the Great Force. Like, I love that item. It makes me just demolish everything in the game, but at the same time that's kind of a problem because, well, it makes the game less interesting to watch and less interesting to play. So I am glad that I have taken it off at this point. And like I said, unfortunately I can't unequip, like, just straight up unequip things. Once I have one of those extra items equipped, I can't take it off. Well, I can't not have an item equipped. Meow. Well, that was quick. That would be an interesting run of the game, though. Like, going without having any of those special items equipped. And I plan on unlocking some of the items that, you know, don't have as much of a direct impact on my, like, experience level or my coins. There are more items I can unlock here, and I do plan on doing that. So, what should I level up next? Let's go with HP. Not bad. I'll take it. I gotta say, I'm not used to playing the game like this, where I don't just demolish everything in one hit. Like I said earlier, the last few times I played this game, that's exactly what I've done. I've played the game, like, you know, taking full advantage of, you know, those overpowered broken items and just demolishing everything. That's the way I had played the game before. And now that I'm not doing that, it's going to be a more interesting playthrough. Let's just say that. And I'm glad about that. It means that I'm going to have to rely on my ability to dodge the enemy's attacks and the ability to read their attacks. And honestly, I do prefer that. It's more fun to watch, it's more fun to play. Yeah, and it's more interesting, at least. Thunder! Is this the way? I like it. I don't know if this was the way to the airport. I think it is, though. Coiners? Oops. I suck at this one. Yep. I'm glad it doesn't, like, take away coins every time I mess up. Because I mess up on these a lot. I swear I'd get, like, negative coins by the time I was done. Okay. So once again, I am trying to avoid enemy encounters as much as possible. Because, well, then I'll have less experience when I get to the boss fights, and that means I'll have less levels, meaning I'll be less overpowered, meaning it'll be a longer and more interesting boss fight. So that's kind of the plan. Mario, Luigi, Lady Lima is calling for you. Please go up to head to the runway or whatever. I really didn't read that right. Oh, Masters Mario and Luigi. Queen Bean was most pleased by your efforts at University. By the way, there has been a slight hiccup in our plans to welcome Princess Peach. You see, nasty piranha plants have dug their roots into this runway. Her airplane can't land. That's totally Luigi's voice, by the way. What? You want to know why repairs haven't been made? Well, with the Cacaletta incident, it didn't seem to be a priority. I love watching Luigi here. He's like, I'm just gonna give up and have some tea or something. But, enough about that. You must do something about these disgusting piranha plants. For the sake of the princess, you can't refuse, can you? Well then, show me that Mario Bros. Work ethic I've heard so much about. Sure thing. But I'm going to go without directly fighting them. The way that we're supposed to get rid of them, like, just fighting them doesn't really do anything. Because they grow back. I'll show you why in a second. Also, there's a lot of chuckle beans. Hehe. Chuckle beans. Okay, here we go. Thick Mario. Alright, I'm supposed to shock these guys. So you get them to soak up a bunch of water and then you shock them. And that takes them back to their root. There's a giant egg in the middle of the runway. Seems curious. What's in that egg? We will find out. Think, Mario! Lol. Yeah. Chuckle beans. I think you meant thick, Mario. We're gonna leave that guy for last. We're just gonna continue. I don't need to save yet. I'm no putz. Oh, was anyone curious? I doubt anyone's actually curious, but I want to show you what happens when Luigi tries to soak up a bunch of water. Because Mario just plumps up and can take it. Luigi, though... yeah, he can't take it. Yeah. Let's just say that out of Mario and Luigi, Mario's definitely the camel. Figuratively, of course. He's not actually a camel. That would be silly. Ridiculous. Preposterous. As if most of the rest of this game isn't preposterous. Yep, I meant thick, Mario. Text-to-speech was no worky-workies. No worky-workies, Ethan. Silly text-to-speech. Silly, silly thing. It's 2021 at the time of this live stream. You would think by now they would get something working a little bit better. Oh well. Most of the time text-to-speech is pretty good. Was there not another piranha plant here? Oh, there is. There totally is. I'm a silly. Take that, piranha plants. More water! More! Stay hydrated, my friend. It's shockingly good for your health. I'll stop now. Let's get some coines. Let's go for at least 50. Well, in total. I doubt I could actually get 50 on one roll here. Or one session? What do I call this? One attempt? One round? I almost said attempt again. Yep, text-to-speech is notorious for its no worky, Jeff 2020. I do love that quote. And it's true, it's as true now as it's ever been. Okay. I once got up to like 40 or something on one of these. It gets moving quite fast. Oh my gosh, am I gonna do it? Yes, I did it. I got up to 40. I am pleased. Can we go for 50? Am I gonna get 50 coins? I'm doing it. I'm gonna do it. I know this isn't super exciting, but okay. I guess that's a nope. 42 is the best we're gonna get. That is okay with me. I didn't know if that was gonna work or not. Okay, here we go. A piranha plant. Let's get it. This is a boss fight. And this one I will not be defeating in 2 hits. So, this piranha plant also is invulnerable from the top. It probably would be wise for me to take out at least one of these piranha plants first. So let's do that. Because I haven't done anything. Okay. Maybe that wasn't such a great plan. Anywho, these piranha plants, when you damage the mother here, the mother piranha, mom piranha, then the smaller piranha plants attack you, no matter if it's their turn or not. Nope. Yeah, see, like that. And in this case, it's definitely... Okay. It's definitely a good thing to... Oh, boy. It's definitely a better idea to take out at least one of them before you attack the mom piranha. Otherwise, you'll get a situation like this. Oops. Where both of them attack you at once. Well, I guess that's not that bad. Yeah, you know what? That's not bad. We're just gonna go ham here. Gosh. Well, I still did that quite fast. So I'm still gonna be obliterating these enemies quite a bit at the beginning here, but I do have a feeling that it's gonna get harder as we go on. We're gonna give Luigi a bump in speed here. Nice, a good bump in speed. Yeah, it'll get harder as we go on, because as I keep skipping these, like, right now I'm pretty high leveled compared to the enemies. But as we go on, the enemy scaling is still going to be consistent with where it usually is, and mine's going to be lower than where it normally is. So eventually the enemies will catch up. So yeah. That's that. I guess there wasn't really much to say on that. Okay, so, for anybody who is up to the story on this, or remembers from the beginning of this live stream series, in the beginning, Princess Peach lost her voice and had it replaced with explosive speech. Literally, explosives would come out of her mouth when she spoke. They would actually just drop out of the burst bubble, or the dialogue bubble, which is very funny. Hush, everyone. Princess Peach, representative of the Mushroom Kingdom, brings greetings. Well, that's not gonna be good. Wait, she actually spoke. Mario, Luigi, thank you so much for all you've done. I am so relieved that the two of you are safe. What gives? She can talk without bombs falling. Oh, terribly amusing, yes. Come now, don't be so startled. You see, I must tell you, Princess Peach's voice was never stolen! I knew Cackletta was after the royal voice, so I beat them to the castle and warned the princess. Meanwhile, there's Peach and Toadsworth. Ah, very clever. This is the Princess Peach whose voice was stolen. It was actually a Birdo. And that is why the Beanstar reacted so strangely to her voice. Yeah, just don't talk, because problems will occur. As you can see, every card in her hand, in our hand, was better than theirs. Yeah. Mario, Luigi, I am sorry to have caused you so much trouble. When the pair of you came rushing to the castle, I intended to tell you the truth immediately, but Bowser beat you there, and I lost my chance to spill the beans, so to speak. But you defeated Cackletta nevertheless, and that is something to be congratulated for. Yeah! I did a thing. By the way, there's no sign of what's left of the Beanstar. It apparently broke into 4 pieces, which seem to be lost. And so I am off yet again. I must sally forth to look for the pieces of the Beanstar. You two can relax here and enjoy some sightseeing in our kingdom with fair Princess Peach. Bye-bye. So actually, Peach does want to do some sightseeing. So let's go talk to them quick. Oh, Master Mario, spot on timing. Mario, Luigi, I was just speaking with Queen Bean. That's an interesting, speaking, animation. She tells me there's a mushroom town in Bean Kingdom called Little Fungi Town. Do you know of it? It is a town full of toads who have immigrated to this land. Since we have come all this way to this land, I wish to pay an official royal visit to Little Fungi Town. Little Fungi Town, won't you take me to Little Fungi Town? Won't you take me to Little Fungi Town? That's acceptable in theory, but to reach Little Fungi Town, you must go north through Teehee Valley. Yep, very strange, says Ethan. Teehee Valley is filled with vile monsters. It would be a little... No! Very dangerous for Princess Peach. As the royal representative of the senior toads, I must vigorously oppose this idea. Passing through an unknown lands filled with monsters is absolutely absurd. Why, the very idea... And yet I suppose if Mario and Luigi escorted you... Mario, Luigi, since we seem to have come to a consensus, won't you take me to Little Fungi Town? Oh no. Great high-pitched singing, says Robert. Thanks. Will that do, Toadsworth? As if I have any say in the matter. Just be very, 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 very careful. I must begin preparations immediately. Mario, you and Luigi should meet us up north at the entrance to Teehee Valley. And with that, please allow me to excuse myself, Queen Bean. Your princess is not only beautiful, but both wise and courageous as well. I am severely impressed. Mario, Luigi, we have entrusted Princess Peach's safekeeping to the two of you. Leave the castle town and head northeast to reach Teehee Valley. Teehee. You got it. Alright. Is there anything I want to do? Why don't I save my coins? I'm not gonna bother buying new gear right now. So, also because I don't want my stats to be too high, I'm gonna let myself have whatever equipment I have currently. Although, if I have more syrup bottles, Nah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Oh yeah, I'm trying to avoid this guy. Okay, so to get into Teehee Valley, I need a stronger hammer. It's required. So that we don't waste too much time going back and forth, we're just gonna go ahead and go grab those. So if any of you remember the Hammerhead Bros from the last stream, was it the last stream? No, it was the first stream. If any of you guys remember those guys, well, let's just say this. They were the guys that made the hammers for me, back in, Hoo Hoo Mountain. And now they've moved down here, where they will strengthen my hammers, which is a very, very good thing for me. I don't think that it actually does anything to make the hammers stronger in battle, but it lets me break higher tier rocks. Boing, boing, boing. Whoa! I was wondering who that might be. It's the good old Mario Bros. I don't remember what kind of voice I gave these guys, so I'm just gonna roll with this one. How have you guys been doing? We moved out this way recently. This new place is bigger than the old one, which makes it easier for us to do our work, which is good, obviously. Say, are those hammers we made for you striking mighty blows? Well, how about we reforge them and power them up for you? Now, what do you say? It's free. Well, sure. Make my hammers better for free? Why not? Like, why wouldn't we do that? That technique didn't look any different than the last time. Alright, they're ready, and they're more powerful than ever. Pow! Pow! Pardon the plosives. Go ahead and test out blah blah blah. Yeah, so now we can break the lavender rocks. Very exciting! I watched those Yoshi videos you recommended last stream, and I enjoyed them. Well, I'm glad you liked them, Robert. Which one was your favorite? I'm curious. I am Thwomp, and I love a good game. Test your luck for a mere 200 coins. So here, there are 3 rocks to break, and there are 2 rewards. One of them is a bundle of like 300 coins, I think, and one of them for free. Sounds good to me. Anyway, there are 2 rewards. One of them is 300 coins, and one of them is the scroll that teaches you a new Bros attack. And that's the one I'm going for. If you're lucky, you'll get yourself one incredible treasure. Top 10 Yoshi games, says Roberts. Well, I'm glad you liked that one. I feel like that one has the worst production quality, but I'm still proud of that one. I think I put together a pretty solid top 10. Nice, I get 300 coins. I mean, that's not what I wanted, but let's move on. Let's try that again. Yeah, I really loved putting that video together, and I'm surprised at just how many views it's gotten. It's up to 6,100 views now, and if you've taken a cursory glance at my subscriber number, you know I'm not the most popular YouTuber on the platform. That's kind of obvious. Gosh, dang it, man. But better than what I could do, says Roberts. Honestly, I think that, like, I'm not the most creative bloke, but I am a fast learner, so I taught myself how to do video editing. There it is. And I'm pretty analytical. I'm analytical about games. So I don't know, I feel like I can be pretty good at making these videos, and I'm glad that I have been able to. And again, I'm glad that people are enjoying them. Like, that's the main reason I'm doing that. I haven't really gotten a chance to make too many videos, but a large amount of the reason, other than the reason that, like, I'm passionate about the topics I'm talking about, and I just really like Yoshi, more than anything, I want people to enjoy my content. Like, that's the whole reason I'm doing that. Like, the more people that watch, it's not that I'm really into the idea of getting famous or anything, but, I mean, that would be nice. But really, the whole contributing factor is that, you know, I want people to enjoy it. I want to make something that people enjoy. So I'm glad that's happening. I mean, gosh, 6,100 views, that's more than I could have possibly imagined that video getting. Whew, sorry to keep you waiting. Now then, Master Mario, Master Luigi, please be sure to take the utmost, most diligent, sincerest care of Princess Peach. Sure thing. I'll be back before you know it. Okay, Mario and Luigi, let's go to Little Fungi Town. Okay, so this area is kind of annoying, and, well, the game will show us why here in a second. Princess, be careful! Why do I get the feeling I forgot to say something vital? Oh, that's right! Master Mario, wait! Oh, now I've done it! Okay, so in this area, if an enemy just happens to get to Princess Peach, they'll kidnap her. True Mario series fashion. Ouchie. Ouchie. So that being the case, we have to go rescue her. And unfortunately, well, I mean, it's not very hard to rescue her. Very easy to get past these guys and just say like, hey, we got you back. But out in this area, if an enemy touches Peach, appropriately, of course, they kidnap her. And then I have to go and retrieve her. So the best thing to do is just to kill all the enemies that get close to her, so that we don't have to keep doing this whole rigmarole. It is worth noting that the enemies, once they've captured Princess Peach, despawn. They're not here anymore. However, lol, says Ethan. However, there's a bunch of the enemies on screen, so it's just better to kill the enemies before they get to Peach. And like, if I did a pacifist run of this game, this area wouldn't be difficult, it would just be tedious. Because like I said, all you gotta do is go down that pipe and retrieve Princess Peach. And like I said, at that point the enemy despawns. I think we can just leave that guy alone. Like, I'll kill whatever ones I know will get to Peach. Oh, by the way, I learned something very interesting about the advanced version of this move. It does double damage to spiked enemies. I had no idea. I was looking that up on a forum, like, what does the advanced version of the splash move do? And turns out it does double damage to spiked enemies. I never would have guessed that. Robert also comments, I also watched the first stream of Yoshi's Woolly World and Yoshi's Island Game Boy Advanced. Well, I'm glad you went back and watched those. I had a lot of fun with those live streams. Yoshi's Island being the first set of live streams, I'm sure you've noticed the quality's not very good. But I had a lot of fun. I've honestly been thinking about replaying Yoshi's Island, like restreaming it, and giving it the playthrough I feel it deserves. But, oh man, I will get you for that. Because I honestly feel like Yoshi's Island is a wonderful, wonderful game, and it deserves a playthrough from the Yoshi Fanatic that's a higher quality than what it's received. But there are other games that I want to play first, and I want to make those the priority. Robert says, I would enjoy that. So I think that the next game that I'm going to stream, to start off next year, I think I'm going to stream Yoshi's Island DS. That'll be the next one, because I have played a lot of the Yoshi games on stream. I streamed Yoshi's Island, Yoshi's Story, Yoshi's Woolly World, Yoshi's Crafted World, and Yoshi Topsy-Turvy, or depending on the region you're in, Yoshi's Universal Gravitation. That one on the Game Boy Advance. So I streamed all of those. The only mainline, main adventure Yoshi games I haven't streamed yet are Yoshi's Island DS and Yoshi's New Island. For the reason that they're both on handheld devices, specifically the DS and 3DS, respectively. And especially for the 3DS, let's just say Citra emulation is not super up to the task. It'll work, but it's got some weirdnesses. And I don't have a 3DS capture card, so that's, no pun intended, not in the cards. Alright, let's hope that those bad guys don't get Princess Peach. Okay, there's one guy there. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him. But yeah, my computer handles DS emulation just fine. Alright, I gotta show you this move. I hope it works. This is the move I unlocked in that minigame I just did after I unlocked the improved hammers. I really like that move. And I'm gonna be using it quite a bit. Mostly because I want to get the advanced version of the move. Thank you, we're almost a little funky town. Well, that wasn't so bad. Little Funky Town. The Mushroom Kingdom immigrant community. Little Funky Town is up ahead. Don't let your guard down just yet. Sure thing. Yeah, just go ahead. Don't worry about it. Don't you worry about a thing. Okay. Anyway, to go back to my previous point, I haven't played Yoshi's Island DS or Yoshi's New Island on here yet. And being the Yoshi Fanatic, I do want to go ahead and play those two games here on Livestream. Just to say that I've played all of the main series Yoshi games on Livestream. I would very much like to do that. Ah! Alright, boss time. Let's see if this boss actually takes more than like 3 or 4 hits. I'm sure that he probably will, since I'm not using the overpowered item. But I'm still quite strong at this point in the game. Let's see what you got, dude. I'm gonna use this move. Okay. Let's try attacking his head. I forget if there's like an advantage to doing that. I actually forgot this guy's attacks. Okay, so I don't get double experience. That's fine. Let's try attacking his head again. That's using your noggin. Okay, that really didn't do much. It seems like his head has a much higher defense. I want to check something. Yeah, that's not really doing much. Let's attack his body. Okay, so I do like this. I like that you get to see the attacks that this guy does. Like, I'm not absolutely obliterating him to the point where, like, you don't get to see what he does. I've been trying to look for your Yoshi Story live streams on YouTube, but I just can't find them. Okay, so the reason for that is, I don't have, like, a full live stream series of Yoshi Story. I've only done 2 Yoshi Story live streams. One of them was at the very end of the Yoshi's Island playlist. It was the Hanging Out with Yoshi live stream, I think. I finished up what was left of Yoshi's Island, and then I played a little Yoshi Story. And then, as part of my last live stream from 2020, when I took a nice long break from live streaming, I did another Yoshi Story live stream. It should be in my one-offs. Let me check. Hang on. It would help if I typed in my channel name, wouldn't it? I think it's... Playlists. Okay. Let me go ahead and transfer over to... Yeah, here we go. Let me go over and transfer to my PC screen here for a second. So, let's go back to my main channel page. Okay, so if you go to playlists, and you scroll down to all of my other live streams, there's one-offs. It has Donkey Kong Country as the thumbnail. If you view the full playlist, I've got Donkey Kong Country, F-Zero GX, a few Super Mario parties, Super Mario 64, the extra levels of Super Mario Advance 4, that's Mario Bros. 3 on the Game Boy Advance, and Yoshi Story. So, if you're looking for a Yoshi Story live stream, it's right here in my one-offs playlist. And then I've got a test live stream. One or more videos have been removed from this playlist because they were deleted from YouTube. Huh. Okay. But anyway, that's where that is if you want to give that a look. Alright, let's get back to the action. Let's beat this guy up. What was I doing? Chopper Bros. Gosh, I cannot get the timing for that move. Okay, now he splits into 4. So now I just gotta dunk on this guy. It's this guy right here. There we go. It was not that guy. Well, which one was it? Guess it was that guy. Ouch. That was funny. I can't believe I did not guess the right one. Are you dead? You're dead. You're dead! Robert says, thank you for showing me because I really wanted to see Yoshi's Story gameplay. I highly recommend that one from the one-offs. That was my last live stream on YouTube for a while. And as such, it has the highest quality out of my Yoshi's Story live streams I've done. And I had a lot of fun with it. You also get to see my son, Jeremiah, in that stream, so that's a good time. Let's go ahead and buff up Luigi's... yeah, let's give him more bros points. Did not get super high upgrades from that, but whatever. So that was fun. I'm actually glad that I didn't just completely annihilate that boss on, like, the first turn. It definitely makes it more interesting. I honestly think the issue is that, that I was using the Great Force, which I think it's intended to be more of a late game item, but I got it quite early. Teehee. Nice. I wonder just what kind of town it is. Ooh, I can't wait. Okay, Mario, and you too, Luigi. Hop on. Do 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 do. Okay, I'm just gonna skip through this dialogue. It's basically like, hey, we're happy you guys are here. By the way, Roberts, the whole reason that it's hard to find my my live streams on YouTube, you may have noticed, but my live streams are unlisted themselves. And the reason for that is because if I were to leave all of my live streams as public, my channel would be pretty dominated by, out of all the YouTubers I watch, you are my favorite. Oh, well, thanks, Robert. I appreciate it. I appreciate that a lot, actually. But the reason that I unlist my YouTube live streams is because I don't want my channel's main page to be, or my uploads, to be dominated by my live streams. Like, I hate to go back over to my PC screen, but let's do it. Just for kicks. So, if we go back to my... Oops. YouTube.com/the Yoshi Fanatic. Hey, that's me. If we go over to my videos, you'll see just my uploaded videos. Basically, anything that's public will show up here. And you see, like, 3 of my update videos and my 3 main videos. If I were to have all of my live streams public, they would be dominating this stuff, and my other stuff would just get buried. So I effectively have like drawers for my or like different sections for my live streams. You can still go watch them; they're unlisted, but they're still viewable. You just have to go to the playlist for that. I hope that's not too convoluted. I kind of tried to make that more readily accessible here. But yeah, that's the logic behind that whole escapade. Peachy Boy says, "Yo, it's late, my man. What you doing up?" I am live streaming, dude. That's what I'm doing up. How are you doing, Peachy Boy? Welcome to the stream. Oh gosh, it is already 11:30. My goodness. I've already been streaming for an hour. That's ridiculous. Okay, so here in Little Funky Town, it's a nice little spot. This is basically just a home for the toads who have decided to leave the great kingdom of the Mushroom Kingdom. And, there's not too much happening here. I'm good. You, says Peachy Boy. I'm doing pretty good, man. Really enjoying just playing some Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. It's a good time. Yeah. That's basically it. Let's go ahead and before I proceed with what I'm supposed to do in this place, I'll explain in a minute what exactly I'm supposed to do here. Before I go ahead and do that though, I actually prefer playlists than like open videos like you said. Well, I mean, I preferred to have everything public so that, you know, you could search the Yoshi Fanatic Yoshi story on YouTube and my live stream would just pop up. If you searched for that on YouTube, you wouldn't find it. So they're not very searchable. But on the other hand, some people will go back and watch live streams, but most people do not. Most people, once the live stream is over, they prefer to, you know, not watch it. And that's fine, I get that. But, you know, for the people that want to watch the live streams, the idea is, like, they'll go looking for them. Like, you're not gonna get a bunch of YouTube traffic from having your old live streams public. This is a point that one of the live streaming YouTube channels, he kind of goes through like equipment and strategies for live streaming and stuff. It's Harris Heller of Alpha Gaming, soon to be Senpai Gaming, I think. It's a point that he made, and I agree. So yeah, that's pretty much the reason for that. Okay, so I didn't really explain this, but here in Little Funky Town, all seems well, but there's this one game here that I'm gonna play. Hey, look, it's Gino. I love to watch your older live streams, says Roberts. Well, I'm glad you do. They are still available for you on my channel. There is a wealth of them. I started streaming on this channel in 2019, and I streamed like almost every week, and I have a lot of live streams on here, so enjoy. I hope you enjoy them. So we got to beat the high score here to proceed with the story. So basically we just want to get as many items in these piranha plants' mouths as possible. And I love this game. Like, I love this minigame a lot. You can get a lot of points racked up if you have a good rhythm here. See, it's funny because normally you would think like bombs, I don't want to use bombs, but they're actually quite beneficial because you've probably noticed that these guys are moving up and down. And when they're up like that, you can't get anything in their mouths. So if you're able to keep a decent rhythm and you like get a decent amount of items in their mouth while they're down like that, well, that's how you get the higher scores. Kind of just going back and forth. Like, you can already see that I've almost doubled the previous high score. It's supposed to be an easy benchmark to beat because you have to beat it in order to progress with the story. So it's like you can't You can't make this the impasse that a bunch of players get stuck at, you know? That just wouldn't be good game design. Okay, can we get 500? The answer is no, we can't. Oh well, I still got a crazy high score. Congratulations, it's a new high score. Wow, nice score, super nice even. Alrighty, here you go. So, I received an Invincius shroom. I'ma eat it after I get out of the Wii U Virtual Console screen. Yummy, yummy. Isn't that delectable? It's a problem. Okay, so Mario got sick from eating that mushroom. Mario? How is he? Green hue, yes. Discoloration in the face. The symptoms seem to indicate bean fever! No mistaking it. This illness afflicts many travelers who aren't used to the food in this region. Well then, can you cure him? Had I the right remedy, I could cure him, but sadly I'm all out. At this rate, in 3 days... He'll be a bean! What shall we do? It's somewhat dangerous, but west of this town lies a place known as Guffaw Ruins. That's a guffaw. It is said that deep within Guffaw Ruins, there grows crabby grass, an antidote to this fever. Luigi, will you go to Guffaw Ruins? Oh, yeah. On a side note, according to recent research, frightful monsters such as these have settled into Guffaw Ruins. Rumors say that those who have been attacked by these monsters have had their bones broken, their flesh stripped, and all their blood sucked out. Yuck. Well, that's what they say. Poor Luigi, he's like... Oh my, that's quite frightful. But you're Luigi. You'll do just fine there, surely. Right, Luigi? I love this subplot. You'll be fine, won't you? This is for Mario's sake, right? You will go, yes? Poor Luigi. Look, that's true brotherly love. Sheer will is making his cowardly bones move. How inspiring. Luigi, you're our only hope. Please come back safely. We'll be waiting for you. Poor Luigi's like paralyzed by fear. Look at that poor face. He's like, poor guy's scared. Scared out of his wits. You know, Cuckoos are my favorite mechanic in Twilight Princess, says Peachy Boy. Yeah, where you get to become a Cucco. Like, I remember when you first taught me that back in the volatile upgrade days. I was like, I don't want to attack this Cucco. I feel terrible. But your fear of them is funny. Yeah, like, I tried to attack him like you were telling me. I'm like, I feel terrible about this. And all of a sudden, 10 hits later, you become a Cucco. And that is amazing. I love it. Oh, are you interested in my hypnotic abilities? Oh dear, you look so nervous. Horrified even. Why don't you start by taking a long, deep breath? How is that? You feel more relaxed now, don't you? Say, you're dressed strikingly like Mario, aren't you? Are you infatuated with Mario the Superstar? Well, in that case, I shall turn you into Mario. Now close your eyes. Poor Luigi, he doesn't think he's good enough himself, so he has to be hypnotized into thinking he's someone else. That's kind of sad. You shall now become Mario. Yes, embrace it. Believe. You should replay it, says Peachy Boy. Maybe, but I honestly think that there's a lot of games on my to-do list that I'd rather get to first. Yoshi's Island DS is next, and I mean, I have a lot of games I want to play. Hollow Knight, Ori and the Blind Forest are close to the top. Owlboy. Let's just say there's a lot of games that I want to play first before I replay any. With his incredible jump, you will face the onslaught of evil. The greatest superstar of the Mushroom Kingdom, Mario, is you. See? Aren't you feeling a tad more Mario-esque? You are becoming Mario. You are turning into Mario. More and more Mario. You are almost Mario. Quite nearly Mario. Yeah! You may open your eyes now. Now come this way. Well, are your hat and clothes not red? You are Mario! You know, I've often wondered how exactly his hypnotics worked here. It seems very specific, like making him think. Also, Peachy Boy says, Warframe? I don't know, man. Warframe is one of those games where, like, it's not really conducive to playing 2 or 3 hours a week. It's one of those games that you gotta sink a lot of time into. And since I'm only streaming once or twice, or once a week at about 2 or 3 hours, I don't think that would work out super well. That being said, I like Warframe. I just don't have that much time to sink into it. So, that's probably going to be a no-go. For me, the ideal length of a game for these streams is like 10 to 15, maybe 20 hours. Metroid Dread took me about, well, the playthrough said about 8 hours, but it was closer to like 12 after all the game overs and stuff. A game of that length is like ideal. One that I won't be playing for much more than like a month. That's kind of the ideal time frame, so that I'm like, you know, playing different games and you know, varying it up every once in a while. Those are kind of the games that I'm looking for. I'll make... Do you still upload on Volatile Upgrade, says Robertson? No. Volatile Upgrade is basically a dead channel at this point. I'd say that Volatile Upgrade has been the channel that... It's the one I started on. But... like, way back in 2014, that's when we started uploading videos on there. And we used to do, like, the simple Let's Play formula. You know, kind of like the Game Grumps. We started with about 15-minute long videos of games broken into, well, you know, those 15-minute chunks. And we did, like, almost 500 of those. And then I moved to live streaming over there. I did an unboxing video for the Switch. That was fun. But then, you know, I got married, moved out of my apartment that I had been, you know, living with one of my best friends. I lived with him and I did the live streams with him for about a year. I lived with him for 4, but we only live streamed on there together for like a year. And then I got married, moved in with my wife, and I started live streaming on my personal channel. And then Volatile Upgrade kind of, you know, went on hiatus for a while. And then we moved over to doing podcast. We did 12 episodes of The Gaming Corner podcast. And honestly, I want to do more. And if we do more, that's where they'll go. Is on Volatile Upgrade. But our schedules just don't seem to work out. There doesn't seem to be a huge interest in those podcasts. And as much fun as we were having with them, the guys don't seem to be, like, you know, we're not bending our schedules or anything around getting to do those. So we may do more, but not for the foreseeable future, I don't think. Jeepers, that guy's fast. Okay, I forget. I don't know if I've ever seen that guy's attacks. I've always just killed him too fast. So... okay. Good to know. And the very last thing I did on Volatile Upgrade was back in June when I was building my PC. We did a PC live stream, or a PC build live stream, and that was fun. But yeah, nothing's going on Volatile Upgrade right now, and probably won't for the foreseeable future, but if we do more podcasts, that's where they'll be. Volatile Upgrade is linked in my channel page on here, the Yoshi Fanatic. So if you are interested in any of that, feel free to check it out. The production quality isn't nearly as good as I've gotten to nowadays, but... and even now my production quality isn't super great, but it's way better than it used to be. regardless, there's still a lot of enjoyable stuff there. So if you do decide to check it out, feel free. Links in the channel page here. Peachy Boy says it took me 3 days to beat Warframe. 3 days. That's pretty quick. How many hours though? Because if it's more than 10 or 15 or 20 at the most, like I don't know if I'd be able to do a live stream series of that. Plus, there's a lot more to do with Warframe than just beating the campaign, especially nowadays. Like, I know that they added that whole open world segment, or like that DLC, which is awesome. Way too long, says Peachy Boy. That's kind of what I figured. But Warframe is one of those games that I think it's outstanding that the developers of the game release content like they have been. That's great. The problem with it is, like, way too long. Plus the grinding. Kuva liches. I'm not sure what Kuva liches are. But, yeah, I would agree. Oh, jeez. But I would agree with that sentiment. Like, the game... did you watch the Game Awards last night? Asks Roberts. I did. My wife and I, Sky, we watched the Game Awards together. And that was fun. It wasn't a super great show, but I enjoyed watching it with Sky. That was fun. We had a good time. So what is my end game here? I feel like... Hang on. So I don't feel like it was a super great show. I had fun. I had a lot of fun, like, guessing the games that would get the awards. I did guess the best. Do a quick search on it. It's cool. Corpus Liches. I'll do a quick search on that later. Later, my friend, later. Oh, I know what I'm supposed to do now. I don't know. Did you have any particular favorite announcements? My favorite part of it was just guessing what games would get what awards. Are you excited for the new open world Sonic game? Asks Roberts. I'm excited that it exists, but I'm not excited to play it. I'm not a Sonic fan. Sonic Frontiers. Yeah, Sonic Frontiers. I thought it would probably be open world based on that trailer. That's gonna be interesting. Like I said, I'm probably not gonna play it. I'm not a big Sonic fan. I like the character Sonic, but yeah, his games I'm not the biggest fan of. So I probably won't be playing it. I'll check it out. Like, I'll watch videos and stuff of it, but I probably won't play it myself. Hey, don't stabbies me. Let's see, what did I guess last night? I guessed that the... Come on, guys, really? I guessed that the best performance or whatever. Oh my gosh, that heals them. I had guessed that the best performance would go to the lady from Resident Evil Village. And did I guess anything else? I don't remember. Yeah, it was last night and I can't remember. How sad. Robertson says, especially his newer games like Sonic Forces. Oh yeah, like Sonic's had kind of a rough go of it as of late. But to be honest, I've never really liked Sonic's games. Like, I used to be a completionist, so his games didn't really jive with me super well. Like, there were a lot of branching paths and a lot of memorization and a lot of quick reflexes. I like the quick reflexes, but I never really had a good time playing his games, I guess. I don't know. Like, maybe I should give more of them a try, but I don't know, I'm not super into Sonic games to the point where I'm wanting to. If Sonic Frontiers is a decent game, maybe I'll have a go at it. I kind of doubt it though. Sorry, hang on. I'm trying to ease this guy's stress by like letting him take out his aggression on me. That's the point of that whole thing. Oh, many thanks. That really lets off a lot of stress. It feels like my soul has at last been released. Nice. Peachy Boy says, like an open world Dark Souls is coming out next year. Elden Ring. Yes. So, I've never played a Dark Souls game. But I've been interested in the prospect, or at least some of the Souls-like games. The games from Software. I forget, is Sekiro one of those games? It's like how I get bored 2 minutes into anything, says PG Boy. But yeah, Elden Ring looks like a good time. I might give it a shot. I don't know if I actually will, but maybe. Oops. Okay. Well, now I got the Krabby Grass. I'm good, man. I'm good. Good. What? Says Peachy Boy. I assume that that being in, you gotta play at least Dark Souls 3. Okay, that's what I thought you were getting at. Yeah, I gotta try one of them. I gotta be honest, whoa! Luigi, are you okay? I'd be more likely to try Sekiro, I think. But, you know, you never know. We'll see. What? You don't know what you've been doing? Don't you remember? Yes. I heard you went to Gaffaw Ruins to get Krabby Grass for Mario. Did you really get Krabby Grass? Sure did. Wow. It really is Krabby Grass. Going to the frightful and dangerous Gaffaw Ruins all by yourself. Luigi, how incredibly courageous you are. Surely you will be a legend in this town. By the way, what do you think that thunderous noise was? Could something have happened at the embassy? Luigi, shouldn't you be rushing to Mario's side? I sure should. Let's go do that. Let's go rush to Mario's side. Luigi! Princess Peach, she... Here we go. Ah, we see Bowser's arms. Come at me, bro. Excuse me, Bowser? Oh, I think you're sorely mistaken. I'm... Bowletta! Yikes, that's a look. Cacoletta's power has poured into this Koopa who is king. The body is of the Bowser, but the mind is all of the great Cacoletta. I need no voice this time. I'll just steal the real deal. Yeah. Oh boy. Well, let's go wake Mario up and give him the bad news. Sorry, Mario. Mario! So I guess Luigi's forgotten that he's not that he's Mario. Like, he's unhypnotized. Mario, the princess! Well, in short, for liches, they are a harder end game thing for players to get Kuva or Tenet weapons for Warframe. Ooh, that sounds exciting. I'll have to give Wario. Why am I thinking of Wario? I'll have to get Henry to give me the lowdown for that whole Warframe thing. Master Mario, Master Luigi, awful things transpired while you were off doing who knows what. It looks like my hobbies will have to be shelved once again. Your Highness! Bowser, no, Cacoletta. I mean Bowletta, a message has arrived. They look cool. Nice. That's a Game Boy Advance right there. I love it. You puny little worms are no match for me now. I'm only going to say this once, so listen up. If you want your precious princess returned safely, bring me the 4 pieces of the Beanstar. I will contact you again once the Beanstar is complete. Oh my, how has it come to this? It seems we played our hand out, only to find the game is not over. There is little we can do. For now, we must gather the Beanstar pieces as Bowletta demands. Luckily, I know the general areas that the pieces fell in, so it shouldn't be too hard to find them. Okay. I have marked the areas where the pieces fell. Who will gather the pieces first? The esteemed Mario Brothers? Or me? I will bet... What is that? 99 trillion, 999 billion, 999,000 million, 999,000, 999 mushroom coins that it will be me. Do not scoff, for I do not intend to lose. The game is afoot. I'm making a game of it now, are we? Well, that's fine. Master Mario, Master Luigi, we're counting on you. Heed my directions well, and you'll quickly find the Beanstar piece that landed in Tihee Valley. I recommend going to find this Beanstar piece first. I must say, my senses have been referred to as strangely keen. Alright, so it's already midnight. Well, almost midnight. But I think I am gonna go ahead and at least start looking for this Beanstar piece. But first, let's go here. I have a feeling I have enough beans to make a new type of coffee. So you can make 7 different blends. I've already made this one. Hoo-hoo? I don't have enough hoo-hoo beans. I also don't have enough Tihee beans. So, we're gonna go and make the Hoolumbian. Because I do have enough beans for that. We'll come back and do the other 2 later. They're gonna be the one with the Hoo beans and then the one with the He beans. Hoolumbian, ready to go. I love that that's a Game Boy Color. Ho ho ho, surprise, yet another video conference. Hiya, boss, but weren't you supposed to be here in person this time? Promises are made to be broken. I'm too busy with my research. Don't tell me you're sending another representative. Oh, no, there's no need for that. Listen here, this brand new Game Boy Horror boasts a new warping capability. Just bring the new bean juice and place it before the monitor. Here you go. Oh, the warp was successful. That's awesome. He created teleportation. It's pretty incredible. Oh, another mind-numbingly deep flavor. The Power Glove. Or the Power Grip. I love the Power Grip. It's so bad. Yeah. Let me know if you get that reference. Next time, I really will be there in person. Do you want to continue with the Star B system? I cannot, because I do not have the ability to keep, I don't know, making more, I guess. I don't have enough beans to make anything. As you can see, blah, blah, blah. Let's go ahead and get some new equipment here. Because I have 2,000 coins, I may as well. Yep, our boy who made Luigi his vacuum gun. Yes, sir. That would be, Professor Egad. Okay. So I'm not gonna give Luigi those. Or these. I want to get the best ones we can. What about these hermetic ones? 60% poison dodge. Eh. Gosh, I feel like you gotta play the other Luigi Mansion game. I played the original Luigi's Mansion on Volatile Upgrade, and I've not played Luigi's Mansion 2. I can't really do any 3DS games until I get a graphics card, and even then, that's a little iffy. I don't know. Like I said before, I'm not super into replaying games right now, but you know, we'll think about it. How about that? I don't know, man. Like, this seems to be the best option for both Mario and Luigi. Where are these to always move first? I don't know. I guess I'm just gonna go with the ones that, you know, give the best stats. Flashy badges. Let's go for these ones. They give a lot more power, that's for sure. Wonder badge, power badge. Unleashes counterattacks on monsters. HP uphand. I feel like... I think I just... Wait, what's this? Bros badge. Oh, that's the one to get, baby. Alright, what about Luigi here? We're gonna go with this one. I have both Mario and Luigi wearing the same equipment. And that kind of sucks, but... yeah, I'm gonna keep all my stuff. How about Legend of Zelda the Minish Cap? I already played that one too. I played that November 2020. That was my Zelda month live stream that year. I did not have a Zelda month live stream this year. But yeah, I have already played Minish Cap. Love that game. It's a lot of fun. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and head up to... well, first, why don't we go over here? There's something new that I can do now. Wait. No? Yes. Really? Oh, okay. This is Peachy Boy. Yeah, sorry to stomp all over your dreams, but yeah, I already did that one. Oops. Go, Luigi, get him! I don't know why I'm using my bros attacks on these guys. Like, honestly, I was taking these guys out. So, what Zelda haven't you played? Robert says, are you going to play Breath of the Wild? I already did a Breath of the Wild live stream on Volatile Upgrade as well. But Breath of the Wild 2? I'm very excited for Breath of the Wild 2, for sure. But I don't know if I'm gonna play it on live stream. Again, just because it's a longer game. Like, that's one of those live streams I'd probably be doing for a good 3 months. So, I probably won't stream that one. I'll sure be happy to talk about it when I do get my hands on it, though. I very much look forward to that game. Wait, I shouldn't have done that. Let's level up your bros points, Luigi. No, let's level up your HP. You could use it. Ah, jeez. Gosh, I have already live streamed a bunch of games, haven't I? Breath of the Wild? Yep. Minish Cap? Yep. Twilight Princess? Sure did. Luigi's Mansion? Uh-huh. Try speedrunning Breath of the Wild. Oh gosh, that would be interesting. Okay, so this is one of those puzzles that I already know the answer to all of these, but I honestly think this is pretty interesting. It gets you to really think of how Mario and Luigi move as a pair. You have to hit these blocks simultaneously, but you have to do it by manipulating Mario and Luigi's position. Which is cool. I like that puzzle. I mean, I very clearly aced it, but, you know, it's cool. Wool trousers. Yeah, it's kind of fun to try. The speedrunning Breath of the Wild? Yeah, I'd imagine it would be. You know, that might be something I'm interested in doing. I have an opportunity to... excuse me. I have an opportunity to get a graphics card here in the very near future. I don't think either of you guys were here when I was when I was recounting the story in episode 1 of this live stream series, but I recently won a Newegg Shuffle. And if you guys don't know what that is, there's this website called Newegg. It's basically the Amazon for like computer tech nerds. And if you aren't aware, the graphics card market right now is just insane. As in, like, it's nigh impossible to get your hands on a graphics card that's not being scalped on eBay. Basically, that means, like, there's just people that are buying up all the graphics cards and, like, reselling them at a higher price. And I'll admit, like, I've thought about doing that before, but I'd prefer not to be a scourge of the earth. So, there's this thing called the Newegg Shuffle. And the Newegg Shuffle is basically a raffle to win a chance to buy a graphics card. Not a chance to win a graphics card, a chance to buy one. So I've entered for a few months. Your chances of winning are like 1 in 1,000, right? So I recently won one of the Newegg Shuffles, and I was able to purchase an RTX or an NVIDIA RTX 3070 Ti. And I'm thinking, like, man, as much of a computer nerd as I am, and as happy as I would be to take that 3070 Ti, I've also got a family to think about. I can't go spending $850 on just myself anymore. That's not something I should be doing. So, my one friend, Dan, he's Dance Warrior 777 on Twitch. He's done a couple streams with me on here. PG Boy says nice. Yeah. But again, $850, very high price to spend on like just myself here. So I decided not to buy it for myself. But like I was gonna say, my one friend Dan, who I've done a couple live streams with, Minecraft in particular, also a recurring member of the Gaming Corner podcast. He's been complaining about his graphics card for quite some time. He has a 1063 gigabyte version from back in 2016. That's 5 years ago. It's crazy to think 2016 was 5 years ago, by the way, but nonetheless. I'm thinking, he's complaining about his graphics card. Dude, I bought a PC for $250. That's crazy. My CPU chip was $250. I bought it early, so I spent an extra $100 on it. Not a wise decision, but whatever. I was thinking, hey Dan. I contacted him when I got the notification about the Newegg Shuffle, and I said to him, hey Dan, would you like a 3070 Ti? And he very excitedly says yes. So I bought the 3070 Ti, and I sold it to him. It's trash though, says Peachy Boy. Well, for $250, you ain't getting much PC. Regardless, I bought the 3070 Ti. It also came in a bundle with Newegg Shuffles. The bundles are very popular. It's basically just a way to get rid of some more not in-demand items like power supplies. So it came bundled with a power supply, a 750 watt power supply. And that total came to $1,100 with tax. So I bought it. And he bought it from me for that $1,100. I was thinking about upcharging him, but I decided I wouldn't. It runs Warframe, but I can't complain, says Peachy Boy. Well, as long as it runs the game that you want to play at an acceptable performance, what more can you really ask for? But yeah, I bought it, and then I sold it to him. And I've asked him to, you know, after a couple weeks of toying around with a new graphics card, just to make sure it works. And that he's happy about it, doesn't want to sell it or anything. Like if he had buyer's remorse, for example. I'm giving him a few weeks, and I'm going to be like, I already asked him this, but I've decided, hey Dan, you are now the proud owner of a 30 series NVIDIA graphics card. Would you mind giving or selling your old graphics card to me? So that's the story. Like, in a couple weeks here, or in the very near future, I'm going to reevaluate with him, see where he's at with his 3070 Ti, and if he wants to give or sell his old 1060 3GB to me, it's about 200% better than the graphics that I have in my current PC, which is no graphics card. I have the AMD Ryzen 5600G, which is integrated graphics. Best integrated graphics there is, pretty much. But that's not saying much. It's about to the level of a 1030, an NVIDIA 1030. Not exactly a great graphics card. So a 1060, even a 1060 will be a big bump in performance for me. So yeah, that's the plan currently. Just look at this thing, sparkle and shine. So these guys, this is a skeleton crew, quite literally, that's been trapped in the desert for a while. I'm not gonna go and talk to all these guys, but the whole point is that they hit like the big rock when they were sailing a while ago, and they sunk to the bottom of the ocean. And over time, that ocean became a desert. And that's where they're at right now. Eh? What's that? You want to know why the ship is in a desert? Oh, that's because, see, this is a sunken ship, you know. It used to float, and then, well, yep, it sank, and time passed, and before anyone knew it, the ocean was a desert. In fact, it's been so dang long, just look at us, we're just bags of bones over here. Yeah, basically just described what I was just telling you. So the whole point for this is, I'm supposed to find where they took the bean star piece. They like it, it's shiny, they like it, they want it, and they're not pirates, but they may as well be at this point. I'm supposed to find where they took this this beanstar piece, and well, there it is. Let's go talk to this guy. Hey, the storage area is this way. If you want to get in, you need a membership card for this boat, and if you want a membership card, try doing something that'll help out this boat. So, you know, I have to get in there, so I need a member card. I just can't handle this heavy-duty brain labor. Please quit crying, I swear. This is why I hate hiring these workers from out in the sticks. Okay, so I just gotta do some work here, and I'll get a membership card. Oh, I don't need you to explain this to me. Man. Try taking 10 steps each, really? Next, I will show you how to move the barrels. Yeah, I know how to move the barrels, dude. I know what I'm doing. There we go. I know what I'm doing. Press start when you're ready to quit. I don't want to practice. I'm good. I'm good to do the real deal. So I need to get 10 barrels. See, I said I didn't want to practice, and now that I'm not practicing, I kind of wish that I was. Oops. Okay, perfect. That works for me. This is kind of a brain twister, isn't it? I mean, I like it. It's just, well, heavy-duty brain labor, I guess. As I mentioned before, I do quite like this. So, this is one of those puzzle mini-games, right? I just gotta match up a line of barrels, like, a line of barrels in a specific color. And, that's not too difficult. I can do that. Pretty easy. Maybe not as easy as I was making it sound. But I can do it. I know I can. I've done it before and I will do it again. In fact, I will do it again right this instant. Wait. Maybe I am a bit of a dummy. Yeah, I got this. I like it. I still have 90 seconds, and I only need to get 2 more barrels. I've got this. I've got it on lockdown, dude. I thought I had it on lockdown. There we go. Okay, now he throws yellow barrels into the mix. How dare! It's fine, it's fine. I've still got this. You can't stop me, I've still got this. Yeah, that's right. I got the high score, baby. What are you gonna do about it? What you gonna do? You ain't gonna do nothing. Because I got the high score. There ain't nothing you can do. I've still got a whole minute left, and now I'm just like, now what? I'm gonna have to start matching up these yellow barrels, methinks. So how about this? I'm so intent on getting this one. Like, I don't know if that's the play here. Well, I got it. I guess the less of those yellow barrels, the better. Right? That was a bad play. Oh, come on. Oh, I can do it. I can almost do it. No. Well, I still got 13. That's pretty good. I got a membership card. Let's go check out that, that storage bay thing. Doohickey, whatchamacallit, who's it. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah! I did it. Bringing the sparkly thing to the hold was a good idea, but where do we put it? Give us that thing! Whoa, what's that? You say the sparkly thing is a piece of the Beanstar? And you say you two came looking for it. Really? You want this thing? Well, I guess I could give it to you. But I gotta tell you, this thing busted our hatch. I can't just give it to you for free. Alright. Just get the guy blowed off the wall up ahead. Then I'll give this sparkly thing to you guys. Those are the, you know, conditions of the trade. Alright, let's do it. Whee! Burp. This Chocola fizz seeps right into your bones. Brap. Hey, don't you guys want to join me for some refreshing cola? Burp. Yeah, you're having a good time there, dude. Come one, come all, have a look. Come see the pathetically inflated man bloat. He drank so much Chocola, he got stuck in this crack. Can't nothing be done? Can't poor bloat escape his fate? Yeah, I'm gonna blow up the wall. That seems to be the play. I'm gonna blow up the wall. We're gonna do it. Right here, right now. We're gonna get him off the wall with an explosive. Took me a very long time to figure this out the first time I played the game. But basically we just had to knock down an explosive that we can use to, well, blow up the wall. And then we ignite it with Mario's Firebrand ability. Let's do it. And it just conveniently happens to blow up around him. And there goes the Chocola. Ah! That's a lot of soda, my friend. Here we go! Buh, what's going on here? Captain, it's the ocean. It's an actual ocean. Oh, is the SS Chocola finally afloat once more? Yes. But also no. Owie! Emergency! Emergency! Mayday! Mayday! They accidentally made it easier for me to access the rest of the game. So that's cool. Also, I don't know why the cola just solidified here. But yeah. I don't know what happens to the rest of the crew. They shut up the doors again. What I assume happens now to them is they just wait here again for the ocean to become a desert. Just like they did last time. Poor guys, they can't catch a break, you know? Like, they've been waiting for potentially hundreds, if not thousands of years. Just waiting on the bottom of the ocean floor, waiting to sail again. And they finally get a chance to. They sail for all of 10 seconds. And they hit another rock. And then they sink to the bottom of the ocean again. So, yeah, that's a thing. Poor guys. Alright. So let's chase down that bean piece, or that bean star piece. So this bean star piece is the hardest one to get. Because it just keeps evading our grasp. Like, it doesn't seem like it should be that hard to grab it. But it just keeps getting away from us. It takes us on a whole adventure. Okay, like I said before, we're pretty much avoiding all the fights that we can. Just because I don't want to be super ridiculously overpowered to the point where it's not fun to watch me play. So that's what we're doing here. We're just fighting what enemies we need to, or whatever ones we just happen to run into. They remain in solitude for an eternity, says Peachy Boy. Right you are. They sure do. Poor guys. Like, maybe they should take up a different skill. Like knitting. Or something. Like, something aside from sailing. They're clearly not very good at it. Okay, let's burrow right here, because there's a chuckle bean hidden in the ocean. Man, those chuckle beans must be like the easiest plant to grow, because they've grown in the mountains, they've grown in the plains, they've grown in the desert, and now they're growing on the ocean floor, man. Like, if you kill these beans when you try and plant them, you're pretty inept, I'll be honest. How about water bending, says Peachy Boy. I don't know, like, water bending seems like it might be a bit out of their purview. Though, they've got plenty of opportunity to try, like they're at the bottom of the ocean. I mean, what else are they gonna do, right? Alright, let's go up here. I don't need to save. I'm good. Alright, we're about to gain a new ability. And it's not like a super huge upgrade, but it kinda is. It's not like we're getting a brand new ability that we don't already have, but the bro in the back is able to use the elemental attacks after we do this. And that is huge. What is your favorite Mario sports game? Asks Robert. So I'm not super huge on sports games just in general, but the one that I've played the most is Mario Golf. I played the one on the N64 for countless hours with my dad growing up. Like, my dad's a big golfing enthusiast. Well, maybe not golfing enthusiast, but he really enjoys playing golf. You've got to hear this. I'm back with monstrous news and incredible rumors. How do you even read that? That is not proper English. Whoa, is it about that strange-looking shining bean thing that fell from the sky? Wait, is that the one everyone's saying Hermie found? Yeah, the same. Hermie took that bean thing and decorated his shell with it. That's the word anyway. I hear he looks just like a festive holiday tree. Wow, crazy cool. We should really go take a look. What a fantabulous idea. If you two just lie there all day, you'll get wicked sunburned. But yeah, I'd have to say my favorite Mario sports game, just because of the amount of time I've spent in it, Mario Golf. Like I said, my dad and I played it a lot when I was growing up. Whenever we couldn't go golfing in the winter time, for example, we would play Mario Golf together. And that was a lot of fun. And recently I've been playing the GameCube Mario Golf Toadstool Tour. That one is a lot of fun. But yeah, I guess that's my answer. Mario Golf. I like Mario Tennis, says Peachy Boy. Mario Tennis is up there too. I played a lot of the N64 version as well. Peachy Boy says, well, I mean, water hates the how about becoming earthbenders or becoming an avatar. If those guys could become an avatar, I would be most impressed. Do they have the heart, though? I mean, they're skeletons. Do they have the heart? Okay, so I need to pay for a hand massage. Sounds lovely. Okay, let's do it. I like Mario Baseball, says Roberts. I can say for absolute certain that Mario's baseball and basketball games, I've never tried. Okay. So these ladies here, lulz, they have time on their side. That's true. They've got a ton of time. So these masseuses here, they are masters of the same elemental attacks that Mario and Luigi have. So they're gonna teach us a bros move with them, which is awesome. I feel bad I'm skipping through all this dialogue, but I don't know. There's just a lot of dialogue in RPGs. Most of it, I feel like, isn't super necessary, especially with how many times I've played this game. So this is basically just a tutorial for how to do the bros attacks. So again, I'm going to skip through all this dialogue. Unfortunately, there's some in the text boxes I can't skip through. Build up with your power with the thunder power with the B button. Build it up, blah blah blah. And now you can move in parallel. Right down the spine, make it stingly. I really like the Mario Super Sluggers for the Wii. That one is my favorite. I'm curious, does Mario Sluggers on the Wii have motion controls? Like Mario Kart Wii. I know it's not a Mario sports game, but a similar kind of concept. It's on the Wii. It does have motion controls, but it also has the option to play with button controls, like a conventional controller, for example. Does Mario Super Sluggers do that same thing? Or is it only one or the other? Yes, says Robertson. Okay, so it has both motion controls and standard controls. That's awesome. Okay. As you just saw, this fire attack lets us dash quickly, and that lets us topple large objects or move large objects like this. So let's do it. I'm off for the night. See you guys later, says Peachy Boy. Well, thanks for joining the stream, Peachy Boy. It was a pleasure having you, and hopefully we'll see you next time. Next stream will probably be on Friday next week. Probably. Friday night around 9 or 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If not Saturday. We'll see. I'm pretty sure it'll be Friday next week. Okay, so tutorial over. Now they want us to go get stuff. And they're like, it'll cost 10,000 coins if you don't get these things we want you to get for us to have taught you these things. So obviously, I don't have 10,000 coins. So we're just gonna go ahead and do this tutorial area. We get to move these Boo statues now. It was fun, says Peachy Boy. Yeah, it was. But yeah. I think what we're gonna do, by the way, guys, we're already at the 2-hour mark. I think what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna get this Beanstar piece. This one Beanstar piece. Since we're most of the way there already, I'm just gonna go ahead and grab it and do the boss fight associated with it. And then we'll go ahead and wrap up for the evening. Like I said, we've already been streaming for 2 hours. And it is past midnight at this point. It's quite late. At least where I am. Oh-wee! Ah, how did that happen? You guys are no slouches. We sure ain't. What I find funny is that that shuffle sound effect still happens after you've done the running animation. When you bump into something like that has like a text box. I'm not sure why that's the case, but I have always noticed that, and it's always been kind of funny. Okay. Let's get out of here. Let's go get that Beanstar piece. Well, that was worth the effort. Fat Koopa Troopa, says Rachel. Yep, or Roberts. Yes. Fat Koopa Troopa. That Koopa Troopa we said should be in a dedicated Mario game. And kind of is in some Yoshi games a little bit. Yeah. There's been Fat Shy guys. Come on, man. We need a Fat Koopa Troopa representation here. Pow! And unfortunately, no quotes have been made, says Ethan. Yeah, unfortunately. Sorry. I've been just focused on the game. I think what it is, really, is that I've been more focused on not fighting enemies, because I'll just destroy all of their faces if I touch them, so I'd rather not do that, just to make this more interesting. Although, at the same time, like, it becomes more, the battles themselves become more interesting, but there's less battles for me to show, because, well, I'm not fighting everyone. I kind of wish that there was, like, a hard mode to this game. Like, a mode where you get, I don't know, a quarter of the experience, you know? Something like that. Like, this game, some people consider this game to be pretty hard. I've played it enough to the point where I'm, like, a master of it, basically. Maybe master is taking it too far. But I'm very good at this game. And I kind of wish that I kind of wish that there was a mod to, like, reduce the amount of experience you get from enemies. Like, reduce it by 75% or something like that, so that you have to battle 4 times as many enemies to get the same amount of experience. Then I could play the game how I would like, defeating every enemy on screen and using the overpowered items because you don't get much experience. I think that would be a cool mod, honestly. I wonder if that exists. Probably not. If anything, there's probably, like, mods for experience modifiers or experience, like, increasers. How would you say that? Experience multipliers. There it is. Don't bring him back to life. He did it, guys. He did the thing. He totally healed him. Nice. Well, I guess we'd better take out these guys. Oops. That's not what I wanted. Robert says, Metroid Dread has a hard mode. Still, normal mode is hard enough. Yeah, I remember when I, for the first time... This is a cool technique. And it only does 1 damage. Yeah, I remember when I saw that Metroid Dread has a hard mode for the first time. I laughed pretty hard because Metroid Dread... My goodness, I suck. Metroid Dread by itself is already difficult enough. You know, like... I was like, this game doesn't need a hard mode. Still, I played the hard mode, and I'm glad I did. Like, I didn't show this because... Like, I did live stream Metroid Dread. But I did not live stream my subsequent playthroughs of it. I went back and played it 3 extra times to unlock all the extra goodies. I did 3 playthroughs on normal. And I did 1 playthrough on hard. And I managed to beat the game on hard mode in less than 4 hours. Robert says, yeah, I watched that stream a couple days ago. Yeah, I was stoked about that live stream series. Very happy to play that game. Because, you know, I haven't been a Metroid fan for a super long time. Probably since about 2016 or so. But man, when they announced Metroid Dread at E3 of this year, I realized just how big of a deal it was. And I gotta tell you, man, my hype was through the roof. And Metroid Dread is actually the reason that I got back into streaming. Sky is my wife. Sky noticed how excited I was for the game. And she recommended that I live stream it. So we figured out a good time to stream, and she's like, why don't I stream it with you? So that was a lot of fun. I'm still waiting for Metroid Prime 4, says Robert. Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to that as well. My hype has definitely died down for it. I'm still looking forward to it, but I'm no longer as hyped as I once was. Just because it's been 4.5 years since the announcement for that. And we have yet to see a single screenshot or anything for the game. Or we don't know any details for it. So, all that time of just not having any sort of info has definitely killed my hype quite a bit. I'm still looking forward to the game, like I said, but just the wait has just been... I don't want to say antagonizing or anything. I would just say that it's made it hard to stay super excited for the game. Like, when we get more info about it, my hype will fire right back up. I'm looking forward to that game a lot. And if I think the game will be a good one to stream, I probably will stream it if I'm still streaming at that point. But we'll see. TLDR. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that one too. Me too, says Robert. I assume you played the other Metroid Prime games then? And if so, which one is your favorite? I gotta admit, it's hard for me to pick a favorite. Between 1 and 2 though. 3 I liked, but I didn't like it as much as the other 2. Okay, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and fight one of these guys just for fun. Just to show you what these guys are. Okay, so those fin guys can either be a shark, like that, or just like a Cheep. Not yet, says Roberts. Well, you've definitely got time to play them. Like, it seems like Metroid Prime Metroid Prime 4 is going to take a while to come out. I kind of hope that they'll come out with, like, a collection. Jeepers, I am terrible at avoiding these. But I'm thinking about taking a look at them. I would definitely recommend it. The Metroid Prime games are definitely a good time. Oh, you think you're hot stuff, huh? You think you're hot stuff. Okay, so the deal with those Cheep guys. The Cheeps jump over the top of you. The shark dudes just try to bite at you from the ground level. So you kind of just have to wait to see what it is. And then you attack based on that. Or then you counterattack based on that, rather. Gosh, that's a cool attack. I think that's the Cheep. Because there's only one guy left. Let's get him. Oh, and if you're wondering why I'm consistently using the bros attacks, it's because the bros attacks... I am a new Metroid fan. Metroid Dread was my first Metroid game. Well, welcome to the Metroid fandom. There's a lot of good Metroid games. I definitely recommend Metroid Zero Mission, Metroid Returns, or Metroid Samus Returns on the 3DS, Metroid Fusion, and Super Metroid. Those are all great. I recommend all of them. I don't recommend playing the NES Metroid unless you're like super curious about it. And I don't recommend the Game Boy version of Metroid 2 because, along with Metroid NES, that one's just pretty antiquated, to be honest. If you're curious about it, by all means. But, you know, I'm not going to play through Metroid 2 on the Game Boy. There's better ways to experience those. And then, obviously, the Metroid Prime games, highly recommend. A lot of good stuff for you to try. Heck, maybe I'll play another Metroid game on here sometime. I actually did a test live stream back in October. It was the second live stream I've done in a while. Oh no, Mario! So I was having some issues with my first Metroid Dread stream. If you watched the stream, I'm sure that was self-evident. Like, I had a lot of frame drops. There were, like, parts of it looked like a slideshow. So, I did a test live stream after I adjusted some settings and some things. And I just happened to be going through Metroid Fusion at the time. So, I streamed some of that. So, if you want to see some Metroid Fusion gameplay, I didn't play the whole game on stream, but, you know, if you were curious about Metroid Fusion, feel free to check out that stream. It's in my one-offs playlist. What system are the Metroid Prime games for? So, Metroid Prime 1 and 2 came out for the GameCube. Metroid Prime 3 came out on the Wii. And then a trilogy version of them came out, all on the Wii. Hang on. Yeah, a trilogy version of them came out on the Wii, which came with all three of the Metroid Prime games, and yeah, all three of the Metroid Prime games, and revised controls for Metroid Prime 1 and 2. And that is also available on the Wii U Virtual Console. My guess is, well, I don't really know too much about you and like what game systems you have. But yeah, like if you don't have a GameCube, a Wii U, or a PC that you can emulate the games on, you're gonna be hard pressed to find a good way to play those. But if you have a way to play any of those, I would highly recommend it. Okay, thanks, says Roberts. No problem. Okay. We haven't seen these guys before. Meow. These starfish loves the Mario Brothers. Let's use the swing bros on that guy. Okay, I guess I didn't really finish what I was gonna say there. The reason that I am using these bros techniques so much isn't because like these enemies are super hard to kill or anything. It's because I want the advanced versions of these techniques. There we go, I unlocked the advanced version. And I'll show you why I want that one in particular. But they give you extra perks. Like, I'll show you right now what the extra perk is for the Swing Bros. I'll describe it as well. So, the Swing Bros, the advanced version, I have a Wii, GameCube, and a Switch for Nintendo consoles. Well, I would recommend the Wii version of those. I wish you luck in finding a copy of the trilogy. Let me check something. Let's check eBay. I'm gonna see if I can't find a listing for you for the Metroid Prime trilogy. And how much they cost and what you can expect to pay for them. Yikes. Yeah, you're gonna be shelling out like $100 for the Metroid Prime trilogy. Yeah. There's some listings for like 70 or 80. Basically, though, you're going to be shelling out a good amount of money for a physical version of the Metroid Prime trilogy version. If that's worth it to you, by all means. I don't know if I would spend that much on that. I don't know. I bought it on the Wii U Virtual Console when it was like $10, so I only have the digital version. Okay, so the advanced version of that Spin Bros technique, I do the same thing, and then both bros spin over the top of them and get an item. How awesome. Okay, I know that the thunder technique is gonna heal the starfish, but that's okay. I want to use the thunder technique. Hey, 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 go back to sleep. Go back to sleep. Wow. Okay, let's start using the Fire Bros technique. Let's use it on the starfish guy. Not starfish guy, the shellfish guy. Okay, so the advanced technique of this, I actually really like. That is cool, says Robert. Well, I wish you the best of luck in getting a copy of that if you're so inclined. Like I said, it's going to be difficult to get a hold of, but if you can, enjoy it. That's a wonderful collection of the Metroid games. If you're able to get it in any capacity, I think you'll enjoy it. Why don't I use this? Yeah. And the Hulumbian. There we go. Nice. I forgot that I had those. So we're gonna use some syrups. Get ourselves back up to full bros points. Because I do like using the bros points. Is there anything else over here that I should grab? Doesn't look like it. Let us continue then. So, in this area, we're supposed to go through a couple challenges to complete the bridge, to get to the boss, to get to the Beanstar piece. Oh, it'd be so unfortunate if I just fell off of the side here and had to go through all of that again. Okay. Let's continue. Onward! We have to go this way, actually. Man, it feels so weird not just attacking and obliterating every enemy I see. Like, I'm having a hard time playing the game like this. Not because it's difficult, but because I'm just like, man, I'm so used to just attacking whatever enemy I see on screen. That is, let's just say it's been an adjustment, to say the least. Okay. So, now I have some speed-based challenges. Get it, Mario! There we go. I did it. There's gonna be like 2 more of these, I think. They get a little bit more, I don't want to say intense, but at least elaborate. We're gonna avoid these guys, even though I am not used to doing that. I'm used to battling every single one of them. Well, I don't even need that save point. I don't need it! I don't need it. Stop offering it, I don't need it. Okay, so first I got to... That was proper English. First I've got to activate that switch. Or that block. And then I need to spin jump over to the next platform. Yeah, this one's probably the most elaborate one. Maybe there's only 2 challenges, now that I think of it. Because this one's actually pretty elaborate. There we go, got it. Still got it first try, but that one is definitely more elaborate than the other one was. Let's get that Chuckle Bean while we're here. I must have like a lot of Chuckle Beans at this point. I do like this music. I really do. Oops. Alright, I think that should do it. Yes, we have completed the bridge. Let's go take out our enemy. We will destroy him. Normally I would destroy him in like 3 hits. This time that ain't gonna happen. But that's good. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. Oh, jeez. Owies. No extra HP, or no extra experience for me, dude. Let's kill this guy. Okay, this isn't quite as effective as I thought it might be. I think we're still gonna kill him with this one, but... And something tells me that the Thunder Bros isn't gonna be super effective either. It's funny, like... They gave me new Bros attacks, and they're not super duper effective. Okay, nice. Let's kill you. Okay, so that thunder attack, it doesn't do a ton of damage, but it does lower the enemy's defense. So that's actually going to be pretty good to keep in mind when we go battle the boss here. course, I am still gonna... Oops. Owies. You meanie pants. I think that fire actually might heal him, so I'm just gonna jump on him. I'm gonna jump on him.
Oh, no.
Oops. Guess I'm fighting this guy too. Can't use a bros technique here. Why don't I use my thunder attack? Because at least it damages all of them, gets their damage, or their damage. Their defense lowered. Gosh dang it. I'm actually pretty low on health. I'm not used to that. I'm not used to that happening. Oops. I missed an opportunity there. Okay. Got him. What level am I usually by the time I get to this point? Anyway, let's go ahead and level up my power. I haven't done that in a while. I'm gonna make my Mario Bros. Powerhouses, dude. Let's do it. Wow! Luigi now has a higher power stat than Mario does. That's impressive. Where am I going? I think this way. What is your favorite game on the Switch? Asks Robertson. It's got to be one of the big Nintendo games. Currently, I'm pretty ecstatic about Metroid Dread. Like, I've beaten it 4 times, and I still want to play it more. But on the other hand, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild was a super special game for me. And Mario Odyssey was too. Those are the big 3, I think. I know that's kind of a lazy answer, but yeah, those 3 are high up on the list. Yoshi's Crafted World? Asks Robertson. I wasn't as hot on Yoshi's Crafted World in honesty. Like, I liked it, but it didn't blow my socks off. Let's just say that. How's that feel, Hermie? Like the look of it? Ooh, I get a good feel from that. Yes, I do. Okay, I'm gonna read all this dialogue because this guy's funny. Huh? Who are you? Have you come to help decorate too? Hey, it is Christmas time. Why, red clothes and a mustache even. Could you be Santa Claus? I love that guy. Oh no! Hermie, what is it? Oh wow, on closer inspection, I see you have red clothes and a shiny mustache. Could you be... Wow, that jump! Pow! Then it's true! You're Mario of the Mushroom Kingdom, stupendular! Oh, I guess I should ask Robertson. When you ask, what is my favorite game on the Switch, do you mean my favorite, Switch exclusive game, or do you mean my favorite game just on the Switch in general, like, including indies and stuff? I still think it would be those 3 that I mentioned, but, gosh, there's some good ones. That jump! Pow! Then it's true! You're Mario of the Mushroom Kingdom, stupendular! Mario of the Mushroom Kingdom is here! Party on! This is no time to be decorating! Whoa! It's true! Can I touch your mustache? It was my first Yoshi game I played in a long time, says Roberts. Well, that's good. I mean, Yoshi's Crafted World, I did have it pretty high on my Yoshi games list. Exclusive, says Roberts. Yeah, then I would stick to my answer. Mario Odyssey, Breath of the Wild, or Metroid Dread. Really, that answer could change between those 3 any given day. That jump, it's gloriful, grandular! I cannot wait to brag to everyone I know. This rules! Poor Luigi. Oh, my decorations. Huh? Oh, you must be the president of the Mario fan club? He's like, are you serious? No, wait, just a second. Green clothes, mustache. Hey, any chance you're the famous brother who always gets left behind? Luigi? That's funny. Wow, are we lucky or what? How old are you? What's your sign? And your hat size? Oh, your waist? Your favorite snack? The decoration stopped, and it's all because of you. If you want to cause trouble, then you're stupid. This guy mad. He mad, dude. Alright. Let's go ahead. Why don't we use a red pepper here? Boost pow and weight. I don't know if I like that. We're gonna try it. No, we're not. Yes, we are. No, we're not. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Okay, so that increases my damage for a couple turns. And this is going to decrease his defense. I feel like that's a pretty good play. Oh my, hello. Okay, I'm very fortunate that he didn't. How frustrating. It's time to speed things up. Ah, jeez. Yikes. That's gonna be a problem. Why don't we go ahead and use the chopper bros? Because I can repeatedly damage him over and over. Well, until I stop being bad at, or start being bad at the game. He sped things up alright. Wow, that's speed. Let's go ahead and use a refreshing herb on Mario. I don't want him to suffer that effect for too long. There we go. Oh, crud. That gets rid of his power effect, too. Oh. What do you give me for an item? You'd better give me something good. Well, that sucked. Oh. Please excuse Hermie, he's a little kooky. Gee, I'm sorry, fellas. I guess we were in the wrong. Anywho, I'm sure you two must have some reason for coming here. Huh? The bean thing on the shell? Well, whoop-de-doo. What's so important about that thing? Oh, yeah. Wow, did you hear that, Hermie? Is that so? Then I suppose I have no choice. Oh, this guy's hilarious. I feel bad, like, I beat him so quickly that you didn't really get to see the gimmick of his boss fight. Wait, you're leaving already? I don't see why you can't stay and relax, personally. Superstars are busy. Blah, blah, blah. If you're going back, this way should be a shortcut. Sounds good, thank you so much. Doopy 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 doop. So, again, I feel bad. I beat him so quickly that the main gimmick of that battle was not readily apparent. The main gimmick is that once you've caused him enough damage or like beaten his claws, he'll retreat into his shell, and then you have to hit his shell with a fire attack to lure him out and be like, hey, we're beating up your shell. And he'd be like, oh no you didn't, girl. So that's the deal with that. Why don't we go to Castletown, and this is where we'll save for the evening, because it has gotten quite late. I feel like we've made a good amount of progress, and honestly, I think we should be able to finish up the game in the next stream. If we have a good pace to it, we should be able to finish it. But yeah, that was fun. I will say, I feel kind of bad that even though I've been avoiding most of the enemy battles and I've been not using the Great Force, I still destroyed the bosses there. I'm hoping that kind of evens out later, because I do want these fights to be interesting for you guys. I feel like that rock guy, I forget what his name is, but that Trunkle, I think. I don't know. Bye, thanks for the stream, says Robert. Well, no problem. Thanks for tuning in. And, like I said, I think that fight with the rock dude before Little Fungi Town was more interesting than it would have been had I been playing the game as usual. But the fight against Hermie, you did get to see some of his attacks, but I still beat him too quickly in my mind. Still, I enjoyed that playthrough, and well, that playthrough, this stream. I enjoyed what we did this stream, and I hope you guys did too. So, my goodness, take that, Blue Yeti. But yeah, that's it for tonight, guys. So thanks again for tuning in. If you haven't already, be sure to like and subscribe. Hit that bell icon so you'll be notified whenever I go live or post a video. And I plan on streaming again on Friday next week, around 9 or 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But of course, I'll let you know in the Discord once I do know for a fact I'll be streaming that day. But yeah, other than that, if you guys want to, keep watching the old live streams, check out my other videos, and yeah, I look forward to seeing you guys next time. So have a good week, guys, enjoy yourselves, and yeah, I hope you guys have a good week. Yeah, good luck on everything this week, guys. Have a good one. See you next time.